Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Loggers in Life. My name is Rob.
And my name is Mendo, the man who thinks that man buns are stupid. If anyone who's wearing
Fair.
the 430s, in their 30s, I'm going to revoke your man card because they work stupid on you. Hot on chicks, dumb on dudes. That's my PSA about man buns. Use it sometime. So, second podcast in October. Hope everyone's doing a great day. I know I am. Lots of things to talk about, including our favorite occupations on our bucket list, things that we wish we could do in a past life, in a new life, or in our retirement age. I don't know. And
Or just coming up, man. I'm not resigned to the career I live. I don't know about you, man.
Fair enough.
I want to keep striving for more and more.
Hell yeah, that's what every person should do. Also, what happened in everyone's week, excluding the concert that I went to that should have been but isn't. More updates on that. So with that, let's get to what happened this week with you.
Me? Not a whole lot this week. Been working in the basement. We, as you can see, they can't yet, but I'm sure they'll catch a glimpse of it in some photos or promos or something. The walls are painted. At least the walls of the bar area are painted.
Oh, yeah.
The flooring is going to be coming in next again, and then just a matter of arranging stuff, and hopefully we'll get back there pretty soon.
Will the floor be painted? Because
the floor is not. We're bringing in those the foam tiles again. So
nice.
So that will reduce actually some of the echo that we get recording here. So once we get that foam back, we'll be doing even a little better.
Awesome.
But other than that, haven't done too many yet. Worked, just work really. Yeah, I mean, haven't done much else this week. Just a bunch of bullshit. Working at work and working at home, and that's you do what you got to do. You do what you got to do, and that's such is life, right?
That's right.
That's been my week. Oh, quick shout out, guys, to one of our regular listeners. I know he's out there right now. Ricky Torres. Happy birthday, brother.
Oh, happy birthday, brother.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. What are you drinking, man? I wish I could send you $5 to get yourself a drink, but
raise our glasses to you. Cheers.
Closest thing we can do, brother.
That being said, that's all I had really this week. How about yourself? Well, you had an adventure this week.
I had an adventure of a lifetime. For the past couple little tweets and little things on my personal page and also the Loggers in Life page, I wanted to do something live. I was just like, it's gonna be a great concert. It's gonna be awesome. Well, here's the train of making something out of a bad situation to a somewhat decent day. So I went with a buddy of mine who is also a fellow listener, Albert Hunsiker. Thank you for listening, brother. Had one great time in Rochester, which is about an hour away from where we live in Buffalo. Got into the hotel, fine. It was at the Radisson, which is off of the Genesee River, which is just a river. That's all it is. Not really anything special. We just parked our stuff in and everything was good. We were like, hey, let's start doing some drinks. And it's the first video because we did we kind of set some ground rules saying topics we can and can't say. If we say we do a drink of the nasty shit. The nasty stuff in question was sour grape schnapps at 15% alcohol because why bother listening to anything else? We did this before. Actually, I did this before with Rob and a friend of ours when going to Ohio. We said had some rules, and anytime you broke a rule when you hit state lines, you would do a shot of the nastiest ass shit in town. This was the nastiest ass shit, sweet as hell type bullshit. So we had some rules.
I don't think I've had schnapps in.
I'm 12, 13 years old.
Yeah, since I was a kid, really. Probably 16.
Exactly.
16 was probably the last time I had schnapps.
For those of us in our 30s, it is 15% alcohol of the nastiest ass, sweetened with Splenda, give you diabetes the next day, baby. It is just...
I've had... everybody's had peppermint schnapps.
This is sour grape.
Yeah, that's the sorry. I've had...
Just think what...
I'm trying to think of other... I think I've had peach schnapps. I hate peach to begin with. That artificial peach flavor. I don't mind an actual peach, but I hate that artificial peach flavor. And peach schnapps is just the worst version of that ever. So
never order a fuzzy navel, bro.
Yeah, no, not gonna do it. And then I'm trying to think of some of the other schnapps crap I've had. I think I've watermelon. I think I've had watermelon fucking schnapps. That shit is terrible. The peach was worse, but the watermelon that's up there, man. It's up there.
Yeah, we kind of
Sour grape. I can't. Is it like a green grape kind of, or is it like the red grape, like that grapey like fucking?
It came out
like a fucking lollipop grape,
dude,
like that
from the
crappy.
Bottle, it came. I poured it from the bottle. Grapes are not supposed to be blue, bro. Let me put you like that, bro.
That's really more like a blue raspberry, but without the
but sour
I
grape.
guess
Okay,
with the,
all right.
all right. What do
So
I know, man?
pretty much the rules were pretty much simple. No, pretty much just standard thing. No politics. Anything our spouses related. So he can't say his wife's name or the kids. I can't mention my boyfriend. So we're just like, okay.
Right. So yeah, a dude's weekend. Yeah, I get you.
So we're like,
I get you.
We just we made the necessary call when we get there. Be like, hey, we're at the hotel. Great, see ya, bye. That was pretty much it. And then we walked to the venue, which was at a Main Street Armory.
At the Main Street Armory, yep. I've not been there, but I've there's been a couple of shows. There's been a couple of shows that I've wanted to see there, but I haven't had the chance to. I've never gotten out there.
Let me paint that lovely picture for you. Yeah, it is pretty much your high school Catholic school gym auditorium mixed with the gym. Like those two just like merge, because you see Raptors, you see a couple like hanging basketball nets that go like up in the Raptors and stuff. I'm just like, what the
yeah, it's
hell?
an armory. It's not a fucking like it's not
Concert
actually
hall.
a
This is
concert
like-
hall. Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, what the hell? So we were standing in line just to get in, and we're seeing all these people who are huge Hailstorm fans. Huge fan. I'm a huge Lizzie Hale fan, and she's pretty much my female crush. So outside of other people, which we'll probably do a top 5 or top 10 female crushes, but we're talking about shows. Last time we saw, Lizzie and Hailstorm to, Sabbath and Ozzy and Led Zeppelin and all these crazy random old fucks, and some new youngsters and all that stuff. I said youngster. Oh my God, I'm 30. What the hell you doing, Mendo? And one of the concert people from the venue came out and says, Lizzie's not performing. And where I'm like, and me and everyone else was just like, are you freaking kidding me? Come to find out later that she suffered from an upper respiratory infection, which pretty much felt like she's constantly swallowing razor blades, according to her personal blog. But it was just like, what do? We paid to see the main act.
So
she said a couple songs.
Getting like rain check or something? Are they
as far as
reimbursing or coming back?
As far as from the venue's Facebook page, and which was through Town Ballroom, so I think it's a part of a cluster of event halls. They kind of get conglomerate together or whatever. I think it was from Dark something Entertainment. I don't know. Okay. But they mentioned that hold on to your tickets. They will reschedule. So
all right.
But
well, at least you got that going for you.
So at least we kind of like, dude, we're like, should we see the band? Should we bounce? A lot of people bounced, and people were just like bitching online, be like, I drove 3 hours, I paid here, I say this hotel sucks, blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, it is life. This is the first time ever that a band that kind of was like, yeah, no, we can't do it. Because she tried a couple of songs, she did sound check, but she's like, I can't even hit some of my notes in my songs, and I'm not giving you a half-ass performance. I don't do a backing track. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. So, she apologized. She got it like 2 nights ago in Akron, and then it just got progressively worse. And then she's like, I can't do it in Buffalo or Rochester for that matter. So, we were kind of bummed. So like, do we stay? Do we go? So we kind of like, okay, let's just at least stay, see what happens. So we saw the band, at least the first band, Greta Von Fleet, and honestly, they kind of blew me away a little bit. They were just,
all right, good.
It was pretty much if Rush met Led Zeppelin, and then for some reason, My Morning Jacket. The man's like vocal range was just so freaking huge, man. He hit the low notes, he was high, and just held on those notes, man, like a tire swing. And it just literally blew me away. There's a small little video on our Facebook page, so in case you didn't see that, but I posted on my personal page. It was like, this is what it's like, Rush makes sweet, sweet love to Led Zeppelin. He's like, I'll be the judge of that. Said one of the friends, and I'm just like, dude, check him out. It's like, okay, good point. But we saw the one band, and then we bounced. So we're like, okay, what do we do? It's around, what's it, 8, 9 o'clock at night, and we're just like, okay, let's continue to walk.
Yeah, so still early.
It's still early night. So I'm like, okay, we kind of walked around downtown Rochester, and usually Rochester is not the best of towns to walk in the middle of the night, but
it depends on the part of the area you're in.
But we went to a place that was pretty kick-ass. It had decent drinks. There was a guy doing acoustic, kind of, all right. It was at quick shout out to Scotland's Yard Pub, which was just pretty kick-ass bar. Just pretty much just a regular bar. It has like industrial contemporary thing. It's not really a sports bar. It's not really. It's just one.
It's a pub. It's a pub. It is what it is.
Downtown Rochester. So
nice.
And then I'm thinking, if this happens, I'm pretty much taking 2 shots. Sure enough, we get a guy who's just like, hey, come here. Fuck me. So we sat and talked to this lovely gentleman for at least a good 45 minutes of time I'm not going to be having left. But, he was a good drunk. Talked about his wife that died of cancer 5 years ago. Every girl that he banged and stuff. Here's a picture of her. Here's a picture of her. Here's a picture of a gun that I used to own. And I'm like, and Albert, who pretty much knows a couple military things, it's like, what you used to own? Like an AR. AR what, bro? Oh, it's an AR. An AR-15 and M16. Like, AR, it's the name of the gun. I'm like, he's like, for a guy that's in the military, you should know a little bit more than just that. But anyway, so we pretty much made the best of the bad situation. Then we got back to the hotel. We hung and chilled out the rest of the night. Got up at like 10 o'clock the next morning. Head down to the Genesee Brewing Company. Walked around the area, pretty much walking off our buzz from the night before. And then just got back and then pretty much had a good time with one of my friends and just pretty much kept it chill. So that was pretty much my big adventure. And I pretty much enjoy doing the Facebook Live stuff. So I don't know if you saw them or if you liked them, if I should do them again. What was your thoughts on it?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I personally don't. I'm not going to do much live stuff, honestly. I like a little rehearsal. I like because I mean, dude, how many times do we fuck up on a promo even? Like we don't.
Yeah, we did.
We take multiple takes. You can't do that live.
Then I'm like, well, then you should wear the hat. Where's the hat? Where's my hat?
Right. So I mean, I'm more of a, and it's weird because I do really well improving and just coming up with
We're doing it now, bro.
Exactly. Just being on, but for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know the idea of being like live video. I don't know. It weirds me out.
Okay.
So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
So that was my lovely weekend, and then we're up to our second week, which right now we're about to talk about occupational bucket list, jobs that we wish we had and wish we can do, would do, and hopefully might do.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I don't know if we want to do. I don't know if I have a top 5 or anything. I have a couple things that I would really love to do in life. I don't know. I don't know what you got in mind or in store, or if you have multiple or just one or what. But I'll kick it off. I mean, and it's something I've talked about for a couple of years now with a friend of mine. I want to own a food truck.
Hell yeah, man!
And it's gonna happen. I just don't know when. I love to cook, and food trucks are just awesome.
Yes, they are. Yes.
So eventually, at some point in life, I will own a food truck. It's just a matter of it's a matter of when, but that's on my career bucket list, I guess, if you will, that kind of thing. How about yourself?
I kind of want to get my hands dirty and then probably work at a vineyard.
All right.
Just understand the concept of the grapes, because after talking to people about like wine and that kind of stuff, I'm just like, I want to be one of those guys that freaking picks the grapes and does it, because you get a better appreciation from doing it yourself versus hiring some dumb schmuck at
Yeah, and I mean, you could always. I mean, if you absolutely wanted to, you could always. I mean, start small, grow grapes in your backyard.
There you go.
Fucking, and then make your own wine there. Just start and take classes and shit. Like there's always free classes and shit for stuff like that, wine making, beer making, that kind of stuff. I mean, I'd love to work at a brewery too.
Definitely.
That'd be cool. I don't, I wouldn't need to aspire to brewmaster or anything like that, but just to be there,
Wash the tanks
for a little
and-
bit, just soak in the experience, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, man.
But yeah, I mean, I think one of my other number one, if you could do this for a living, would you be happy? Absolutely. I'd be ecstatic, honestly, to do this for a
God,
living.
yeah.
Like do this for life. We do it for fun, enjoyment, and we hope everybody gets even a little bit out of it. But we get a whole lot out of it. We love doing this show. And I swear to God, if somebody wanted to pay me to do it, I would do it. I would do it
We
for a
will
living.
sponsor
I'd do
whatever
it
hell
all.
it is
Yeah,
within
I will
reason.
fucking push. I will push whatever fucking product you want. Pay me to do what I love. Sit here and talk into a mic, and and at the same time, maybe then I can go off and do my food truck thing. Because you could do two things at once, right?
Exactly.
I can fucking multitask. Let's do it. So yeah, anybody out there hearing this shit, you want to pay me to do this? Let's do it. Let's
All right.
do it. Let's start talking.
We got the next convention or first convention we do, just like scout out stuff, and then maybe like drop in our demo tape or whatever. Hopefully, it might happen out freaking now, but either that way. Career I kind of wanted to do at one point when I was younger was, I just kind of saw the passion from time to time is just pretty much be doing ballroom, doing like ballroom dancing and stuff because it's just
Okay.
it's I know it's weird and
Well, I mean, I think
but then again, coming from a guy like me, dude, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a weird career choice, but I mean,
It's just-
great
it's-
hobby.
yeah,
Great hobby.
sure. It was for some reason it was just like I don't know at what video it was. It was just like I kind of want to do that, and then just people just doing ballroom dance. I'm not saying like I was influenced by Dancing with the Stars, even though kind of because especially when Lindsay Sterling's on this season, not to right, but it was I don't know. It was kind of something that I always wanted to do, and then another thing since we're doing 2 for 2 for I guess. Surprisingly, minister, but for like a different church.
Okay.
Because I know I'm like Jackson Poppy, you know what you're gonna get. I want to become like a minister, not for like not like a Catholic churches, but like for a UU church, and just kind of have that be that man that's just gonna like I want to call it the savior or anything like that, but just be like, hey, everything's gonna be okay. Let's group together and all that stuff. So that would probably be ballroom dancer, winemaker, and minister, I guess you would call it. So.
All right. That's some weird choices, man. Not gonna lie to you. But you know what? That's fine.
And podcaster, of course.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely,
number one.
Professional podcaster. I mean, how cool would that be, man?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, there's some weird choices. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Not very cool.
Yeah.
But not like ballroom dance. Like I don't know. I mean, I'm sure, and I know there are people who make ballroom dance and that kind of shit their living. But I don't know how. I don't know how you would do that. Like who pays you for that? Like that kind of thing.
Like I pick
are you winning?
that everyone can
Are you
possibly do.
Are you like winning contests or something? Is that how you make money at that? I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, dude, you could always just go take fucking ballroom dance lessons and start doing it. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll never fucking get paid for it, but I mean, we do this and don't get paid for it, so what the hell? So yeah, I mean, dude, do it. Get out there and do it. Fuck, why not? My passions in life, I love to cook, so I cook like constantly. It doesn't get me really much closer to owning my food truck, but it does keep my passion alive. And doing this.
Yeah.
We do this regularly. So,
exactly.
I mean, like that's. You just do the small things that keep those passions alive. You want to ballroom dance, dude. Go ballroom dance.
Hell yeah.
You want to grow grapes and fucking, learn how to make wine. Do that.
Yeah.
Do that. Nothing's stopping you from doing that.
I know like the two of us have also done like bands together, and I still wouldn't mind like doing like all that stuff again, and just even if it's just like I don't know, so there's different styles. Like I always want to try opera because I've done rock, I've done pop, I've done R&B, I've done jazz. I wouldn't mind at least doing opera at least one time, and then
That's weird, man. That's tough. That's
Dude,
tough.
I'm
That's,
telling you,
I don't know that. No offense, I don't know that you got the voice for opera. Like, opera is weird, man. That is a weird, like that operatic style. You gotta hold notes like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Again,
try
like
it. Try it. I don't know. Like, what
It's-
do I fucking know? I'm not. I don't know opera. I don't know opera for shit.
And who knows? I mean, like I said, maybe in my golden years, some little lounge singer be like, "Hey, let's do Frank Sinatra. Let's do, Ozzy Osbourne as a lounge singer." It's been done before.
Yeah.
Lounge singing of Crazy Train and Bark the Moon and all that crap. So maybe some Alice Cooper. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much me. Just singer, dancer, graper, podcaster.
Graper. That's the proper term. Not vintner or anything like that. No, graper. Graper's the guy. That's the guy you want to be. You want to be the guy who grapes the grapes.
What's your name, Graper?
Grape. It
That-
also happens to be my title.
My title, my name, my spouse, my dog's name. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grapers.
Yeah, he's that motherfucker making that sour grape scotch. Or schnapps.
Sour Scotch now. Really?
Scotch, yeah, why not scotch? Whatever. Grape scotch. Grape scotch. So you go off and you be a graper, my friend.
I
Do
shall.
it.
With my first hit, where's the hops? Just happened to be a bluesgrass hit that just so happened to trail into opera. God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme tonight is making good out of a bad situation. Or Mendo's fucking weird. So that's pretty much my top 4, top 5, or wherever the hell we're at.
I had the what 2 or 3. That's what I want. Like I don't have high aspirations. I want to do cool shit. And that's it. Like if I could do nothing else in life, I want to do cool shit. Like just to have fun, enjoy my life.
That's all it's all about, man.
That's exactly all it's about. So hey guys, let us know what you want to do. Or if you're doing it, if you're doing what you love, fucking awesome. Let us know. And I mean, cheers to you.
Hell yeah.
And if you're not, let us know what it is you want to be doing, and and then promise yourself you're gonna do one thing to get you there. Exactly. One thing to take that step. Like Mendo should go fucking take ballroom dancing lessons. I will go take another beer brewing course or something. Or
talk to fellow grapers.
Yeah, go talk to more grapers. And we do this podcast every fucking week that gets us one baby step closer to what we want to do. And so, guys, if there's only one lesson we have for you, go out and fucking do it. Just do it. Just fucking Nike it up. But yeah, get out there. Do something that leads to what you want to do. If listening to us fucking being drunk is what you want to do with your life, man, just crank it up. Crank it up. Here we are.
And share. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is awesome. Do it. But in any event, guys, it's been fun. We've had a good night, I think.
Hell yeah.
So cheers to everyone, and here's to me.
Here's to you.
Here's to the love and laughter. I'll be true so long as you, and not a moment after. Take it easy, everybody.
And talk to your fellow graper for more information.